Hey guys and girls, this is Snowwie and welcome to part 22 of Nova Zembla in City Skylines. In the previous episode I've been building this passenger harbor over here and made also all kinds of connections to the road system that leads to the city on that end and also on that end as well. Now, as you can see, this is now working perfectly fine, and the idea was now to move on and go to the other side of the city here to this forestry industry, and the idea was to put like a cargo harbor over here. So not only, well, these are passenger ships, but that also cargo ships can come over here, and that this stuff can also be transported out through cargo ship. Now I have also been thinking, like, also the same happens over here, and we have like a cargo train combination, and here's a train station, a cargo train station, so it's not like there's a lack of cargo capability. But anyway, I'm going to do it anyway, because since these warehouses are all the way over here, it takes a lot of time for them to drive all the way to this cargo harbor to get it out of the city through ship. So let me have a look here around now. This road, I noticed from the beginning towards this cargo harbor, this cargo train terminal is not that busy, and well, I don't know, is it just because by road might be faster? I don't know. Because from here, it's like, let me have a look. They can drive from here straight to there. And then here they drive immediately on the highway, or they do it here. So that is possible. So let's have a look here and see. Let's see. These things, well, they are, relative full. Let me check out the production here first. Let's see. Industry info. Now, let's see. Well, you can see that of the 208 tons we are producing, we are exporting 188 tons, and only 14 tons and 30 tons are used for paper and plain timber. Which is kind of odd, because we are outputting 188 tons, but we still have to import like this amount of trees. So sorry, my words again. But we only have like only 1,071 and 1,410 workers, and according to these specifications, we are lacking a whole bunch of uneducated workers. Now, this is always a problem, no? Always a sort of problem. Look at the highly educated workers. Now, we might be able to do something about this. First of all, we can go to the policies over here, and let's tap all these options here. Maybe it will change something. So first of all, let's do something about this little shoreline over here. Okay, let's take the brush tool and let's dig around a little bit, because we love digging, remember? I want to build it somewhere here. Key wall. Let's start with a key wall first. Let's take a regular key wall like this, from here to let me see, from here to a little bit back from here to there. Yeah. And we can also put like a key wall from here to there. Well, let's put one from here to there. Yeah. Okie dokie. Now, also, we're going to make some room over here. Ooh, we need to make this deeper. A lot deeper. Just like that. So in between episodes, I have been doing a little bit of little chores. For example, these things I did on the city front, and a little bit of lane mathematics, a little bit of traffic. Not that there was much traffic, but just to make it look nice and work nice, and not that it did not work nice, but. And I even noticed actually that the yield sign, and this may sound weird, but I noticed that the yield sign is not always the best solution in any case, because I was busy with a junction and I thought to myself, okay, we have like a road over here, a main. Oh crap. I had two roads coming together, and I thought, well, let's take this bigger road and give it yield signs, priority signs, I mean, and yield signs to the to the other one. And before this happened, traffic was going smoothly going on, and after I put the yield signs there, the traffic was piling up. So, I thought to myself, I don't know about this, but so let me have a look. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm going to use the cargo train terminal, not because I'm already knowing for sure that I'm going to use the cargo harbor with the train. Cargo hub, this thing, yes. Not that I'm already sure that it will use that train function. It's a little bit over OTT, right? You know, with the other train station that close by. Yeah. But on the other hand, it does allow for imports coming in from this area also. Yeah. So we are going to do it, and it starts snowing again. Yay! Okay, now let's align this to where's that button over there? Align heights to the key wall height. So that means going down a bit, and use the touch this mod to unhook this road and replace it with a 2-lane one-way road, which is as you might notice, I never use these. I don't know, I don't like the industrial roads. Don't ask me why, it's just I don't like them. And here we go. Now let's have a look from here. So, little thought for my penny. Shall we zigzag around a little bit? You never know if there would be any traffic, but I don't think so. Let's just first check it out how it will go without it. Then if traffic will form around here, then we can always say like, okay, we are going to make a sponge effect in this area. For now we are going to do with a nice 6x5 band, which is okay. And then from here I need to, let me have a look, see how it is going, because they need to be able to get back. And they need the space. Okay, let's have a look. We take this one and we put it right next. Oh, wait a second. We need that option to connect it to here. This is not an ideal situation, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this on the ground from here. Like, okay, I want to do a 12, but yeah, thank you, 12. Hey, 12. Oh, cranky. Okay, can I update this one to this or not? Yay, thank you. Now let's make a bend, turn this off. Keep it underground like that. And oh man, I'm sitting with my nose on top of my monitor, and do you know how that snow, what kind of effect that it has on your eyes? Like, ugh. Do I miss something? No. Why I'm still underground mode? I'm not fully aware. Oh, okay. Now let's see which road is leading back. This one is not. I know this one is. So I can go around. Yeah, I can go around. It's just a matter of taking this road. Yeah. Turn this on. Can we make this parallel, please? Like for you, and from also here. No, here. Sorry, for you, and then from there to there. Thank you. Yep. Bulldoze this away. And bulldoze a few of these trees away. Trees are nice for decoration, but for the purpose of having them in your constant eyesight, it's like annoying. Okay. Oh, the bad move. Okay. Now let's take this option. From 10 to 10. Yeah, that's okay. And from here 10 to 10. Now let's see, let's do the same over here as well. Come on, line up. Line up, please, with the other one. Please say you are, you're even 16, thank you. Thank you. That means I can do with 2 bends of 8. Yay! 2 bends of 8. Right, so it's like 8 by 8 and 8. Oh, come on. By 8. Nice. It's just a matter of connecting it up on this side again, and we are all fine. We can go home and take a swim. Now, what I'm going to do also here is because of the fact that it's snowing. Now let's take this down for a second. Okay, and now I'm putting this down like that, going all the way to there, and then let's see. Because where's that snow dump? Snow. Yep, it's a pretty big building. Ooh, it's a pity that this just does not fit. Let's make it fit. Let's make this fit. Don't select the trees, so only the road. Only this, yeah. And if we do it like that, then it will fit. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you have to bend the rules a little bit, bend. Yeah. Like that. And then, okay. So we have now 2 options because there is no snow. There's no snow dump in this area. Now there is, and these roads, for example, are pretty snowy. But yeah, these guys cannot get there, right? No, not really. Well, let me see. Well, wait a second. There's a snow. Yeah, here's a snow plow coming. You go and clean up that mess. Make it clean. Make it clean. Oh, he forgets about that. Ah. Let's see, how much space do I have left over here? Let's just dump another snow dump over here. Yeah. Right, so we have now this harbor here, and look at that. Those trucks are already loading up. Great. So let's get the parking restrictions. No parking over here. And it will not happen over here. I don't want it to happen over here either. And I say, like, if you want to park, all nice and well, just do it over there. In here, at this cargo harbor, you can also park there. This is okay. You know what would be nice to just have some, you know, I don't know, commercials over here. Would that make any sense? Or some industry? I don't know. Let's just try a building or so. No, not there. Let's say here. Yeah, there, a building. Maybe we can put there one, there a little one, and there a little one, yeah, just to try it out. Also a nice office here. And the only thing that we require now is like a place where peeps can walk over to the other side from this parking lot. Let me have a look. Why does this look like sunken? I don't know. It's like, yeah, it looks sunken. I thought that I lifted this up to the same level as the street. No, as the quay wall. Yeah, I did, but oh, look at that. Okay, I never saw that. Let me see. Let me select this entire thing. Let's go down a bit. That's better. Look how nice. Although, no, wait a sec. Go up a little. Wait. Come on, get over here, you. Oh man. Oh, yeah. Okay. Again, a little bit up again. Okay. This will do. This will do. Now, wait a second. Forget about this this office over here. I want an office, then just put a little one over there. So we have here the space for a pedestrian crossing. This one. Turn the snap tool off. And bring it into the air. Thank you. Like that. Like that. And from here. Like that. Nice. Okay, let's just finagle around this a bit, and yeah, I think not bad. Not bad. Let's have a look. What is wrong with this landscape over here? It's a little bit mushy. I don't know. Okay. Well, that's one thing we have achieved. So nice. Now, did you guys remember? It was already like 2 episodes ago that I said something about putting here a train station, and do some kind of tourism stuff over here, because so far I never have seen any intercity train coming from here taking this route, and I want to change that. Yeah, I really want to change that. Now the question is, we need to have a road that will go towards here. Basically coming off this roundabout. So I'm thinking, what is the best solution for that? And I'm thinking, what did I just say? Roundabout? Huh? Yeah, it's a little bit early in the morning, guys. Sorry, excuse me. Maybe what we do need is a roundabout. I think, yeah, an overpass roundabout. I think in this area that will go also over that train track. Let's take a given distance from the highway. Let's say 6 units. Yeah, okay. And then take the highway again. And from here, okay. We go to here. We also say 6 units. Then we take the highway, and can we not go up? Can we? I don't know. The whole idea is to make this run parallel with the with that highway. Okay, so that is 6. Let's do the same on this side. Sorry, I have to anarchy it in through. I will remove it later. So 6. Another 6. Take the highway here, from there to there. Okay, now let's bulldoze this away, and this away, and this away, this away, and that away. How about here? Yeah, it's okay. Now what we will create here is just an oval about. Now let me have a look. First of all, we need to heighten this. Okay. Like that. Now have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, that's already decent high enough. Now wait a second. It needs to be also higher than the platform. Is it higher than the platform? Yeah, it's sort of. Yeah. Sometimes you have to look, eyeball it a little bit. Make it even a little bit higher. Yeah, something like that. Okay, now I'm selecting this piece over here. Yeah, and I say align height to object height to this one. Now they have the same height. Hey! Now comes the difficult part, and that is to create a bend, you know, like from here to here. A bend, okay. First the distance from here to there. It's how much? Is it 16? Well, I like that because then I can work with bends by 8. So take a curve and let's turn off collision, let's turn off node snapping, and then say like 8. And I want to put that pillar straight on there, but yeah, and from here, come on. That's not looking very nice. Oh, okay. Let's turn on node snapping again, and let's take this part and... Okay, well, let's do it manually. Okay, I like that. Okay, let's remove that pillar. We don't want our train to go through it. And... Okay, let's bend this a little bit. And also, let's see, align the height to the rest. Come on, object height to there. What? It's not that low. Huh? Okay. Poltergeist in my machine. Okay, let's rise this again. You know, this is a lot of finagling, you know, just to create, you know, a simple oval about over a highway and over a train track. Let's turn this off again. Let's take this option and say an 8. Okay, by an... I have to watch the degrees. 90 degrees. Yeah, from there. I can turn this on again. From here to there. Ah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Now let's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. U and delete. Ah, look at that. Let's see. How is this... Does it point into any direction? Oh. Okay, it's going around. That's nice. Great. Great, 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 great. Now let's have a look at the nodes. Where are the nodes? They are here, which are perfect. Oh man. It makes me cry. But look, what kind of hole it has to come from, you know, all the way from here. And then imagine you're driving here and you need to take an off ramp to dive here into this hole to get all the way up to that. Nothing is impossible, you know. There are worse things. Now I need to do a little bit of landscaping. Sorry you guys, but I need a little bit of space over here. Otherwise I cannot pass this area. Just that little bit. Oh, wrong button. Okay, let's smoothen this a little bit off. Make this nice and... Yeah, thank you. Great, now let's take a regular road. Like this one. And... What is the distance from this node towards the highway? Can I see that somehow, left or right? Come on. 4 units? Yeah, it seems to be 4 units. Okay. Let's keep that, you know, 4 units as a measure. So let's do it from here. 4 units, yeah. 4 units. 4 units. Now by doing that, in this way I can use this option and connect the dots together. Going in the middle like here, and then... Oh, come on. Not in valid shape. Stop pestering me. Yeah, thank you. From here to... Come on, from here to there. And from here to there. We sorting out the height later. No problem. No problem. Okay, here we do the same. You go there, and it's like, let's see, 4 for you. For you. And for you. Okay, let's make the bend again from here to there, and then from here, oh come on, yeah, to there, and from here to there. Hey, look at that, nice. And delete this in between, this and this and this. Now let's take the off ramp, and we make just the genuine connection to the highway. 10 units or 13? No, not 13. 10 will do, I hope. Okay. Come on. 10, thank you. Ah, what the monkey? Why does that happen? I don't know. Now that is weird. There's no single reason why this should be happening, because even this bend is bending outwards a lot more than that. So why? Let me see. Oh, had it something to do with pillars? Was this a pillar matter? I don't know, but at least it is working now. Okay, now let's change this into the highway ramp towards the roundabout, the oval about. And yeah, here we go. So let's have a look at this incline. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Now let's see. Press the shift button. This one, this node, and this node, and a slope. Okay, that's a little bit too much, so let's select this one, and this. Come on, and this one. And say slope. Now that's better. Yeah, that's better. Now select this one, and this one. Slope. Hey, oh, I forgot one. That one as well. Slope. How about that? You know, there is a difference somehow. Yeah, it's because in on this area I did it a little bit different. But I can adjust this manually by lowering this a little bit. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, and make this one go up somewhat. Oh my gosh, you know, the finagling you have to do sometimes. You know, on the other side it's sticking out a lot more. Also the pillars are a little bit different aligned there. It's just a manual labor of love, let me call it like that. You guys should appreciate that. This little finagle with the roads, and here. I think it does not look bad, you know. Let's save the game. Nova Zembla. Now, that was one side. Let me do in a nice time lapse the other one. Well, that went a little bit faster than I thought. Maybe sometimes it's easier to just build a thing, without talking. Because for me this is sometimes extra hard, because using the English language at the same time and try to build something, it is sometimes daunting. I have to admit that. I'm very honest with that, guys. It's difficult sometimes for me. But anyway, okay. Where are we? We are having now this nice looking oval about. Isn't she a beauty? A real, somebody who loves city skylines has to love something like this. This is like, yeah, you cannot deny something like that. Now, okay, let's give this oval about some proper junctions. And let me check something out. So, for example, priority signs, what does it say? Control Shift click. Control Shift click. Okay. But my experience with that is that it does not always do what I want it to do. Look, this is completely wrong. I mean, this has to be on, this has to be off, this has to be on, here, this has to be on, this has to be off, and this has to be on. And how about the lanes? Let me see. These lanes are okay. And here, they are okay too. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, okay. So now what we need now most is like an off and on ramp onto this roundabout. To get to this area. Okay, so now the roundabout, or I say oval about, is ready. I have attached this road to it, and now the traffic can go on and off to it through the mountain and all the way here. I also made already a roundabout here on the end, and here we will create this elusive train station. Yes, that will take us all the way over that train track to the central hub. How exciting. So let's take a road, a nice road, and let's see where we are going to put that at the first place. Now let me think. Let's take this road. Take this option. No, let's take that option. Take the bandit option and turn the snap tool off. And here there was a node I saw. Now let's see. Let's make a nice curve that goes from here. And then that goes parallel with that train track over there. Because let me see. I want this train station. No, not the harbor. Train station. I want this to be exactly at the same spot, roughly where that track is. And look at that. It's nearly, I say nearly perfect. Not entirely perfect, but we can monkey around a little bit with the Move It mod with that. Just select this option, this and oh, what is that? There's something else. Come on. What is the big thing there? What is that? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Well, whatever it is not. What is this? What am I selecting here? What is this? Something invisible? Something on the ground? What is this? I am selecting something here, but okay, now I'm a little bit confused because now my okay, that's the node selector, and this is the. Okay, is there some? Aha, what is this? I do know what it is. It's weird. That is what it is. Can I get some properties of this stuff or not? I don't know. I have no idea. Is there more of that stuff here somehow? Let me see. No. Huh. Weird. Let's just bulldoze it. I don't know what it is, but okay. Okay, bulldoze. Let's pause the game and let's bulldoze this track away. Oh, not with that, of course, with this bulldozer. Just like that. And let's see about this thing. Yep, let's put it there. Now we will move this track a little bit, you know. Come on. We'll move you a little bit out of the way. Yeah, you go a little bit out of the way because you're sitting a little bit in the way. You are going a little bit down. Yeah. No complaining, no moaning, no complaints, no moans. You just go. Go, go, go. Thank you. Okay. That will do. And you will go to Terraforma. Not too far, of course. Now let's select this train track. Yeah, bend it and then connect it. Okay, let's move this a little bit like that, and then from here to okay, let's use the move it mod again. Oh man, the amount of time I'm already finagling with this thing is already mind-boggling, but okay. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do, right? Okay, let's connect this up to there. 16, okay, 16. Yeah, but I do only a 12 by 12, otherwise we could try. Oh. So sometimes these moments, you know, that sometimes like that happens, like, huh? What? Okay, that's great. Now we have this train station over here, and I want to create this line now directly. So create line. And if this line still is working properly, I can connect it to one of these stations over here. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's take the third one. This one. And can we go on or not? No, we don't. We just go back because that's a hub. It's not like a throughput. Okay. Complete line. Yay. Now let's play. And Okay, a train has been spawned here, so we will go sit in its cockpit. We will drive along with it, and here we go for the first time. And we arrived at our destinations, ladies and gentlemen, and well, what can I say about this ride? Well, I saw on the road that there were a little bit few tweaks to be done. I saw, like, for example, a few of these outsticks. I will fix those off screen, and I saw also some crops here and there on the train track. And actually, being on the track, I noticed also that you barely see the road next to it. Yeah, I was surprised by that. So maybe I could lower it somehow in the future. I don't know, but I will definitely do these things off screen, like this, for example. Take the move it mod and then put this down. And also, now I'm at it, just do it. Yeah, it was a nice ride, and definitely worth it. And let's see, do people now already drive over this roundabout or not yet? Nobody? You would expect at least somebody to go there. Well, let's say at least somebody who picks up the garbage. I don't know, let's... Nobody takes this roundabout yet. Okay. Well, this area still needs to be developed in the future, and... So, yeah, I want to make sort of a touristy area here. So with hotels and plazas and a nice beachfront here, on the snow resort. And let's see, those cars are going here on the roundabout. Yep, here it goes. 2 trucks. So let's see where they are going. Are they taking the off-ramp here? Yep, both of them. There they're going. Yeah, so I think sooner or later then this will fill up, and then this will be a nice place for a vacation resort. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed watching this episode. It took some time to finagle this roundabout in with all this stuff, and but it was a very likable episode. A little bit long, but nothing to do about it. And I hope to see you soon again in part 23. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and until next time. See you. Bye bye.